Hi guys, Robert1 here, coming at you with a new Yu-Gi-Oh video, talking about 5 cards to pick up at your Extreme Forces sneak peek. Now, these are just 5 cards that I feel like you guys should pick up the sneak peek because I feel like they're going to be a bit more expensive after the sneak peek. So if you can pick these cards up, it would be a great idea to pick them up. But I just kind of wanted to do this video because, like, sneak peek this weekend. Obviously, the sneak peek is one of the biggest things in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sneak peek is always the most priciest weekend, the most fluctuative weekend, and this is just 5 cards that I feel like you guys should pick up before we, get the full sneak peek, before the sneak peek is fully out. And I just wanted to talk about those cards and just give my opinion on why you should pick them up, and just saying, these cards, they're probably going to be more expensive after the sneak peek, so I should pick them up now just so I have them, or if you want them just to make a bit of profit, pick them up because of that reason. But these cards I could definitely see being a bit more expensive than their starting price. So so these 5 cards, I can definitely see these cards being more expensive after the sneak peek weekend, and that's what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about what cards you should pick up and why you should pick them up. So, getting into this, I'm just going to start off, this is in no specific order as well, by the way. The first card that I feel like you should pick up is Heavy Metal Foes Electrum. This card is just a definite pickup. This card is probably going to be at the sneak peek ranged around anywhere from 20 to 40 pounds, in my opinion. I could easily see this card being 20 to 40 pounds on sneak, but then after that, you should literally just not bother, because this card will be an easy 60 quid. This card is insane in general, and it's definitely a card that you guys should pick up on sneak peek release, just because it's just so much money. This is a card that you should pick up for the money. If you're playing Pendulums, you should pick it up right away as well, just because this card makes your deck so powerful. This is a generic Link 2 monster for Pendulums, and it's like, oh, well, if I'm playing Pendulums, I need to pick up at least 2 of this, and if you're not playing Pendulums, well, I'm going to make a profit, because I can easily see this card going anywhere from 60 quid to maybe even a stupid 80 quid at one point, and that's definitely a very good reason to actually pick up this card, just for the sole reason that this card can be a lot of money for no good reason, other than it makes Pendulum tier 0. I got it on my screen. You can't see this. I can. This card is a tier 0 making card. And for that fact, Electrum is definitely a card you guys are going to want to pick up for the sneak peek. Well, at the sneak peek. So, yeah, Heavy Metal Foes Electrum, you guys definitely want to be picking this card up. No better option, in my opinion, than this card. And, yeah, Heavy Metal Foes Electrum, pick it up at your sneak peek. He is definitely a card that you're going to want to get. Just for the sole fact that money. But yeah, Electrum is definitely a card you want to go pick up. And let's go on to the next one, because, well, we've got to get through this video, don't we? So the next one is the next one is Isolde Reminiscence of the Noble Knights. So, why do you want to pick this card up? Now, this is the only ultra rare on this list that I'm going to tell you to pick up, and you want to pick this up for specific reasons. 1, generic Link monster for warrior decks. Now, this is a generic Link 2 for warrior decks that has 2 pointing down arrows. And why am I saying this? Why should you pick it up? Well, this card, being a generic Link 2 for warrior decks, has a very good effect as well, where when it's Link summoned, you search a warrior. That, for those sole facts, you should pick this up because it makes any warrior deck good. It makes any warrior deck somewhat better than it was before. Like, for me in this instance, it's going to make my hero deck a lot better than what it should be, and I'm definitely going to pick this up because of that. And because of that, you should definitely be picking up about 1 to 2 on the sneak peek release, I think. I would say, just so you have them, because this is, in my opinion, this could be the ultra rare. This could be the ultra rare that sets apart from all the others. Like, I could see this ultra rare being a cold, maybe £5 on sneak, and then possibly even going up to £10, just because of hero players are gonna want it. Like, all hero players are going to want this card just so they're able to make their hero deck a lot better. So if you're playing if you want to pick this card up, it's definitely an option in my opinion to pick up. It will be about £5 on sneak release in my opinion, and then probably go up to maybe a tenner or maybe £8, depending on what it could be. But this card is definitely a card that you want to pick up on sneak release, just because it's a very, very good card that you should definitely pick up, just simply because it's a card that can give you a bit of money, plus all the hero players are going to want to pick up the card as well. So definitely Reminiscence of the Noble Knights is a card that you guys should be picking up. And yeah, plus it's got 2 waifus on it. What can you say no to? 2 waifus on it. Like, I mean, one is a little glum, but the other one's a little, and the other one's a little bright. But you should definitely pick it up. You should definitely pick it up. But yeah, Reminiscence of the Noble Knights is definitely a card you guys should consider picking up at the sneak peek, just because of what the card is. But yeah. The next card I wanted to talk about, now, 4 of these cards are secret rares, I'm not going to lie. Like, at sneak peeks, the best cards to pick up are secret rares. The only ultra one was the Noble Knight, purely because the Noble Knight is a very good ultra rare that you guys should try to pick up. But, like, this next card is Inspect Border. Now, some of you guys might not know about Inspect Border, some of you guys may know about Inspect Border. Well, Inspect Border, or Inspect All Border, in our set, is a very good secret rare card. Now, I'll tell you its effect. Cannot be normal summoned or special summoned while you control a monster. So you might be thinking, oh, that's kind of bad, but listen. Each turn, each player can only attempt to activate monster effects up to the number of monster cards types: Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, Pendulum, and Links on the field. Now, what does this mean? This means if you don't control any of those monsters, your opponent can't activate monster effects. If you're playing against Spirals, this card is a heavy floodgate against them, seeing as you can be like, oh, I have Spirals. I can't play the game because all my effects revolve around monster effects. Oh, look at me. I couldn't activate my Super Agent from hand. I couldn't activate my Tough. I couldn't activate my Quick Fix. I lost because of bullcrap. Bullcrap, I say. And that's basically Inspect Border. He's a floodgate monster. And just for that fact, I can see this card easily on sneak peek being a £15 card, and then going up to about probably about £30. I could see this card being, just because of what it is, like, this card is an easy floodgate monster against any effect-based deck. Looking at decks such as Mermails, it can ruin Mermails. Looking at decks such as Spiral, it can negate Spiral, as I said. Looking at decks like Pendulum Magicians, if they haven't summoned any monsters, well, no, it's garbage against Pendulum Magicians, never mind, because it does list Pendulum. And it's also a 2k beat stick and a 2k butt, so yeah. Very, very good option to pick up, just because of the fact that it's a floodgate monster. And it also can give a bit more power to anti-meta, in my opinion, such as barrier statues, such as just in general, maybe just anti-meta. It can give boost to anti-meta, it can give boost to Evil Swarm, it can give boost to Evil Swarms, it can give boosts to barrier statues, it can give boosts to any anti-meta deck, just for the fact that it's like, I'm a 2k beater, I can stop you from playing any monster effects, and it's a very good side deck card in general. I will personally try to pick up some of these myself, just because what it can do, but it is definitely an option for you to pick up, guys. Definitely a very good option. The next card as well is Hey Trunade! Yeah, Hey Trunade is the next card that I suggest you guys all pick up. Hey Trunade is just a normal spell card. It's a secret rare as well, with the effect that returns all set spell and trap cards on the field to the hand. Why you should pick this up? This card is going to be a really cheap on Sneak Peek card. It's probably going to be around a £10 secret rare on Sneak Peek. I could see this card easily going up to 20, maybe 25 after that, just because this card in general has a very good effect, being able to get rid of all your opponent's set spell and trap cards and just deal with your opponent in that way. You can use this card easily against decks like Paleo, back row decks, Chainburn, any deck that revolves around back row. Counter Fairy is another option, like if they can't negate it. Like this card in general, it's a card that does need to be used. It's a very good card, and I can see this card becoming even better as we go down the line. So, Localized Trunade is definitely an option for you guys to play as a as a, like Giant Trunade. Like this is it's basically half Giant Trunade. That's why it's called Hey Trunade. But yeah, this card in general, you should definitely consider picking up. It will be pretty cheap on Sneak Peek, I reckon, anywhere from maybe the 10 to 15 range, then probably boost up to 20, maybe 25, just because of what it is and what it will be able to do. Like, even later on, I could see this card maybe even going up to maybe 30, 40, depending on what decks we get coming on later in the game, just because of what it is. So, Localized Trunade, definitely a card you guys should consider picking up, just because of what it can do. And the last card that I want to talk about, the last card that I think you guys should pick up at the Sneak Peek, if you have the option, and that is Skull Deet. Now, Skull Deet is a card that you guys should definitely pick up, I think it's called Shiryu something. I probably have it in the browser that I'm looking at, but I can't see it. I call it Scoldy just because Scoldy is its OCG name, but I believe it's Saruja Skoldred. Skoldeet. I'm just gonna call it Skoldeet. Skoldeet is a card that you guys should definitely consider picking up just because of it's a good Link 4 that has 4 effects. It's a generic Link 4 that can boost attack, special from hand, draw multiple cards. Like, those 4 effects are just very good, and it's a very good generic Link 4. It's a cover card, which makes... Well, it's not a cover card, actually. I always called it a cover card. The cover card's garbage. But you should definitely consider picking up a Skoldeet, at least one, just for those grind and golden combos, just for every other kind of combo in the game, and just because of its effects are just generically good. Like, being able to gain that additional summon is a very good effect, plus being able to boost everything is a very good effect, which is very, very powerful. And also the fact that it has 3 down pointing arrows is another very good reason to pick up this card. Honestly, I can see this card being on Sneak Peek and easily 20, then probably even going up to £40 after that, just because the card is just so generically good. Being a 28 beat stick that has 3 down pointing arrows and just gives you so much resources. So if you use 4 different names, draw 4 cards, return 3 of them, just insane in general in that opinion. And I feel like this card is the generic card that you guys should actually pick up. So yeah, Skoldy, definitely a good card to pick up at the Sneak Peek if you can. Get it for cheap if you can. Like, this card is a card that you should be looking for at the Sneak Peek as well. But, yeah, guys, the cards you should be picking up, Electrum because of money, Noble Knight because it's a good generic card that hero player is going to want, and any other warrior-based deck player is going to want. Hey Trunade just because it deals with back row, Inspector Border just because it's a floodgate monster that can floodgate anything, pretty much any monster-based effect deck in the game. And Skull Deet just because it's a good generic monster. But, yeah guys, that's the video. Tell me what you think of the video in the comment section below. Tell me if you are going to try and pick up these cards at your Extreme Forces Sneak Peek. And, yeah guys, I will see you next time, as I said. And please, don't forget to comment if you liked the video, or I'm going to tell me what you picked up at the Sneak Peek. Like the video if you enjoyed the video. I want to see more videos like this. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more if you want to see future Yu-Gi-Oh content from me, and press the notification button if you want to be notified of future Yu-Gi-Oh videos. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and as I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys. I need to pick up 3 Electrum, and I want to kill myself. Bye. Oh, Lord. Camera, come on. Here we go.
Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and check out the links in the description for the previous video, and the link to my Facebook page where you can see previous videos that I've posted there, and any other information that I may have posted there. I hope to see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.